Hi guys, we continue with our mathematics classes. Today we will see the linear equation system with three variables. Okay, when we are talking about three variables, we need to think in a 3D space, okay, three-dimensional space. Okay, it's a little harder than the two variables, yeah, and you need to think that is a little hard to represent a graph or chart about that linear equation system. Okay, it's a little difficult and is not too easy to find the intersection of three planes of the linear equation systems. Okay, so when we are talking about two variables, it's easy to create a chart or graph, yeah, because you only have two axes. You only have two axes, okay? But when we are talking in a three-dimensional, you need to understand that you will have three axes, okay, and that move here, okay, and this is the third axis. Okay, when you was working with two variables, you have quadrants, yeah, but now when we are working with three variables in a 3D world, we have octants. Okay, quadrant means four spaces. Okay, when you have two variables, it's easy to watch the four spaces. Okay, now when you are working with three variables, you have octants. It means 8 spaces. It's a little hard to watch here the 8 spaces, so to understand that, I will create a cube. Okay, you have one, yep, 1x, two x, and 3x. Okay, so maybe it's you can watch the 8 spaces. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and below another 4 spaces. To watch better here, I will delete that. Okay, so you can watch here the three axes. Yeah, this is the first cube, and you have another cube here, another here, another here, and 4 below. Okay, this is the octants. Okay, 8 spaces. So the difficulty here is, for example, if I will draw a point here, for example here, it's a little difficult know in which space, in which octant are that point. Yeah, I don't know, maybe if you are looking that, you can think that point is in the first octant, I don't know, that, or maybe that. Or if I put another point here, you can even think that that point can be in that space. Okay, if I draw here another point, you can think that maybe it can be that point in that cube, or that cube, or that cube, or that cube. Yeah, so it's a little hard to know where is the real position of that point. Yeah, because we are using a two-dimensional space to represent a three-dimensional space. Okay, so we need to use a software in which you can draw in 3 dimensions, and you can move and you can watch in what is the real position of that point. Okay, for example, here we have a 3D graph of GeoGebra. This is the equations. Okay, so here you can move that 3D graph. Here we watch the 3 axes. Okay, as you can see, one equation represents a plane. Okay, another equation represents another plane, and another plane. Okay, so the solution is where the intersection of the 3 planes. Okay, so this is the reason that it's a little hard to watch a representation of a 3D world and find quickly what is the intersection between three planes. Yeah, so for that you need to use a software, a 3D software like that. Okay, so remember, when you're working in a 3D world, you have X, Y, and Z. Okay, so you have the possibilities of plus, plus, plus. This is the first space, the first octant. Okay, but you have another space. Okay, so is the reason that you have 8 spaces. Okay, now we will see how you solve the exercises of today. Okay, this is the exercise. Yeah, so how you will graph that. Okay, now we will use again GeoGebra. Okay, here I will type here the equation plus C equals to, okay, and appears one plane. The next one, X plus Y plus C equals to 4. Okay, I need to change the color, and the last one, 2x plus 2y plus c equals to 10. Okay, now you need to change the color, I don't know, for example. Okay, so you have here the three planes. Okay, now you need to find the intersection. Okay, this is important because the logic to find that is the same logic when you are solving by an algebraic method. Okay, for example, here we have the intersection of planes. For example, I will select that and that, and appears one line. Okay, the intersection of 2 planes, it's a line. Okay, now again I will intersect that that. Okay, check here, appears another line. So the solution of that system is the intersection of that lines. So you can check here the intersection of that line and that line. So the solution is phi in x, 1 in y, and minus 2 in z. Okay, so you can copy, okay, copy, move toward, and paste the solution of the graph. Okay, and you can use solution is, the solution is phi 1 and minus 2. Okay, okay, again you can change here name and value, but okay, well, it's a little bigger now, the solution. So copy and replace the graph. Okay, okay, now, so for today you will send me, okay, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Okay, so you will solve using GeoGebra, 3D GeoGebra, the description, a little description of that. Okay, but remember the logic here. You will intersect two planes and get two lines, and that lines intersect again and you get the value. Okay, so guys, this is all for today. I will wait for your homework.